Hello, everybody, and this is Cyber Surgeon, and welcome to Europa Universalis 4, the Common Sense expansion. That's the fifth expansion that's come out for this game. They're all relatively quick turnarounds. Every couple of months that this game has an expansion, every time the expansion comes in, it does change a lot of the system stuff and makes the game much more interesting, which seems impossible because it's already an amazing game. This is going to be my first Let's Play on my channel, and I figured we're going to start with something relatively interesting, a area of the world that I don't see people play a whole lot, but is, to me at least, just as interesting and full of potential conflict as Europe, and that is the Indian subcontinent. And if you notice, it's got a ton of little one province miners, a bunch of little tiny provinces. It's got some decent strength in there. It's got some really big and potentially scary neighbors up north, and to the east provides a lot of opportunity for religion clashes, government style clashes, all that cool stuff. So for the first game, I figure I'm going to start with Orissa, actually. Orissa is one I've never actually been before. I'm normally sticking with Vijay and this place. But I'm gonna go with Orissa just because it's gonna make it a little more interesting for me as well, hopefully for the viewers. So let's go ahead and start up. We have a decent starting leader. Our tech levels are kind of crappy, but what are you gonna do? Starting with the Indian tech group, which makes everything cost a little bit more, but nothing too amazing. And Garjat is gonna be in March under Orissa. Let's start this bad boy up. So the obvious goal is to kind of conquer the Indian subcontinent. The immediate goals are going to be to try to make friends with, I would guess, Jaunpur and who else? Let's take a look, see, just kind of check out the situation. Jaunpur and Bengal probably are decent allies to pick up. Maybe Bamanas, but I know Bamanas is probably going to get destroyed by Vijayanagar here pretty quick. And they also both hate me, so there's nothing doing here. So let's take a look at the democracy. See who I am enemies with. Bengal, Bamanas, and Vijayanagar. So Bengal is pretty much immediately out of the question for potential allies. My army is quite weak compared to Vijayanagar and Bamanas, so that's definitely something we're going to have to try to figure out. So let's pick up Bamanas as a rival, because they already hate me. And let's rival Bengal, because there's someone who I can actually fight and not get immediately destroyed by. And Mal was something we're probably not going to get a whole lot from. So let's go ahead and knock that out. One thing I really like about playing the Indian subcontinent is I'm honestly not 100% sure if this was added in the free part of Common Sense or the not free part of Common Sense. But Hinduism has gotten a lot more flexible every time you get a new leader. You can get you can change what exactly the benefits are of your religion. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. And I think it's going to be super important is for us to make some friends at the beginning. So we'll get Ganesha, and let's make ourselves with an alliance with Jharkhand. Jharkhand's not a whole lot bigger than me, but at the moment at least they have more troops than I do. So let's go ahead and get that alliance going. And what about Jaunpur? Jaunpur does not really like me that much. They are a Sunni sultanate, so they're never going to like me that much, but they are strong, and that is the more important part. Neutral attitude. They don't particularly like me. What about Jaunpur? How far away are we? We're even farther away from Jaunpur than we are with Song. So Song is geographically huge, but that's because Changtong is a massive province. So they're not actually that amazingly powerful. What about Gujarat? Gondwana? No, I am probably not in the best situation on the planet. Not gonna get one from Malwa. We're gonna need to find another ally. Let's go ahead and ally up. Mewar? Haha! There we go. Mewar. That's going to be beautiful. We have some free advisor slots, but we're not making a whole lot of money, so none of those are really going to be something we're going to want to knock out. So let's drop out our army maintenance to try to not lose so much money. And then, where's my... Let's mothball the forts. And that should put us positive. Wow, it still does not put us positive. That is crazy. Why does it start us broke? Are both of these getting forwarded to Doab? So we don't have very strong trade presence at the moment. Okay, so we are going to be positive as soon as it actually ticks. So let's go ahead and push this up to speed 3. Let everything kind of knock out. So we have, we're just going to knock it down to speed 2. We have Jharkhand and Mewar. That's beautiful. We have Chanda. Let's see, Chanda, we already are allied. Oh, Coach? I don't know if that's how you say that. And Tirhut. Where's Tirhut? Okay, so we got those two up there. Where's Chanda? Chanda is right there. Okay, so at least they would be a buffer immediately adjacent. And let's go with Tirhut because they're also closer. And that should... Oh wow, I'm actually over the limit. But, you know, what are you gonna do? It's too late now, I already did that. Nepal... Or go to war for Lakhnor, which is against Bengal. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Let's make let's make Nepal just generally have a better attitude towards us. I think that's going to be a good way to start. They're eventually going to be someone who it'll be a good idea to... Okay, I don't know what March is particularly, but they are a march under me, but that's apparently different than just a regular vassal. But they are my vassal. So that's good. Chanda would accept vassalization, so let's try to get some vassals up and running as quickly as possible, because that definitely will matter in the long run when it comes to keeping us alive. Hopefully the two of these guys will start duking it out here pretty quick. We just gained a claim on Lakhnor. What is Bengal's diplomatic situation? Oh, they're allied with Bamanas and with Jaunpur, so we are not going to be strong enough to try to take them out. Let's get some royal marriages going. And we will probably... Alright, let's pause this really quick. So I can lose some money, lose some tax modifier, but gain tolerance of the true faith, or let's just get stability. 100% let's get some stability. Accept some religious sects, support the Haridasa movement, or support the Advaita movement. Either one's going to give me missionary +2. It's stability cost versus national unrest. I don't think we have any unrest going on right now, so let's just go with the stability cost. And -2 missionary strength against heretics, but increased tolerance. Do we have a whole lot of religious unrest? No, everything's fine. We don't have any non-state religions. Okay, well I won't worry about that decision then. Honestly, probably didn't even need to worry about the one I already made. So I guess Bharat is going to be the, not short-term, like a medium-term goal will be to form Bharat. Right now, we only own Katak as far as things that we need for it. A lot of what we need is up and around here. Because they got the Bengal Delta, they got Koch up there, so I'm going to need to expand to the northeast. Some separatists going on. Okay, so Mewar is getting their butt kicked by Marwari separatists immediately, so my ally is already getting weakened. Bomanis is at war. That's potentially a good thing. Let's bump it up to speed 3. And I guess right now I'm pretty much just kind of sitting on my hands because I'm afraid to die. See, I have 3 transport ships. Let's protect our trade interests. In Bengal, probably? Let's see. That one gets 0.04. That one gives us 0.14. Alright, there we go. Oh, sweet. Some extra administrative power and prestige. That's always handy. We are just barely making any money. That is terrible. Okay. What's Bastar? Do you have friends? Gwalior, Malabar, and Jharkhand. Okay, well, Jharkhand is our ally already. Who else are you friends with? Friends with Gwalior, Malabar. Okay, where's Gwalior's up there? So, not a threat, really. Malabar is down there. Okay. That's probably a fight we can take then. Or they would accept being vassalized. But I'm already at too many diplomatic relations. That's unfortunate. Improving relations in Chanda and Nepal. Why am I improving? Oh, to vassalize Chanda? Okay. Alright, I could probably put it to speed 4 then for a little bit. Since I'm just kind of sitting here not doing anything. At the start of this one, at least, I figured I would have a war opportunity a little earlier. But it doesn't look like it. So we're just going to need to be careful with who we strike against. But I will probably try to take out Bastar. Harvest failed. Ew, gross. Let's take a look, take a look, take a look, take a look. We're barely making any money. That is so bad. Well, at least our default cavalry is elephant archers. At least that's cool. Protect the brethren in the Bengal Delta. Remove Bastar from the map. That's probably the thing we're going to be working on most immediately. Gwalior, Malabar, and Jharkhand. If we... I can't even check that at the moment. Okay. Alright, well, you don't need to still be there. Alright, so let's take a look. If we declared war on them right now, Jharkhand would come in on their side. Tirhut, Chanda would come in on mine. But Jharkhand would come in on theirs. Which would mean the immediate threat would be 10. Why would Jharkhand come in on their side? Opinions of Jharkhand. I want the opinion. Royal marriage with Tirhut ended. I want the opinion of Bastar towards, or Bastar's opinion of Jharkhand. What the hell? That was weird. Okay, so Jharkhand likes them a lot. They're both at 100, but Jharkhand is higher up with me and is supposed to be willing to go in for a aggressive war. So I don't honestly understand what the hell's going on there. Let's try to suck up to them for a little bit and see if they'll come in on my side. Because if they come in on my side, those two little one province miners I could care less about. I just don't want to deal with them and the two little dinky ones. Because my two little dinky ones, I don't want to rely on. Actually, if I vassalized Chanda, was Chanda going to enter the war? I don't remember. No, it was Tirhut. Was it Tirhut and Chanda? It was probably Tirhut and Chanda. Once I vassalize Chanda, though, it'll be much more comfortable to engage in that because I'll immediately have an army adjacent to it that is larger than it. So even if I do have to deal with Jarkan, I can use my troops in addition to Tirhut's troops and Garjat's troops to deal with Jarkan quickly, get them out of the fight, probably separate piece them. Rather lose the 50 diplomatic power. Yeah, that'll be the plan. As soon as I vassalize Chanda, that'll be when the fight starts. Okay, so recall and vassalize. Beautiful! Now I get a little bit more money as well, which is always handy. This is new! When the hell did this get in here? That's pretty beast. I'm going to need to make a template later. But I don't think that's something I really need to do at the moment. Let's go ahead and throw down 2 more troops of infantry. Just to kind of widen our front line a little bit. And let's get... Oh, well now Bastar would love to ally me, and I could vassalize them as well. I could just Diplo-annex them, eventually. Can you not Diplo-annex a march? I guess not. That would be a convenient way to get rid of my excess diplomatic relations. Well, I think I'm just going to take Bestar down. Should work just fine. Let's get ourselves a leader, because we don't have one at the moment. 2 shock, 2 maneuver. Going into here, we will cross a river. That's going to be gross. What is their leader? The leader of this army. No leader. Okay. Then that should make that okay. Do we have... We have Bestar. So Jarhan's going to come in on their side. But we're going to deal with them. Crap! I didn't up my maintenance. Did Jarkan not enter on their side? Oh, they did. Okay, so we need to unmothball the forts for now, and I just gotta sit here and wait for my morale to go up, because like a dumb, I entered this battle without my morale being up. Mewar is already sieging. That's beautiful. I didn't set my boats to come home automatically. And Malabar's coming up from the south. Okay. Well, we have... Mewar's got a huge freaking army. That will be very convenient once it actually gets down here and starts doing helpful things. Now we got Chandi peasants. that really serve no purpose other than to take up time for my allies. That's pointless. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, now that the war is actually underway, I think as soon as I take Bestar, I'm going to need to put a cut in the video. So, as soon as I take that out, should be... Okay, so the ticking war score isn't that bad, right? Bestar, Jharkhand, Malabar, and Gwalior. They're going to go deal with Jharkhand. Okay, so we just got Bastar. Can we... You know what? I'm okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the cut in the video. Next time, I'm probably going to take out Jharkhand, see if I can separate piece them out and just kind of get some money off of them. And then we'll deal with what's going on in the south. So thank you very much for sticking around. Thanks so much for watching, sticking around and watching the first episode of this Let's Play. If you like it, please make sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't, and go ahead and drop a comment with any tips, tricks. I'm not amazing at this game, so please, if you have any advice, that would be amazing. But I will catch you next time. Thank you very much for sticking around.